Mr. President, Harry S. Truman.
Oh, this is exciting time. That's because these are days good old giving Hail Harry S. Truman. You're our favorite president here in Texas, Samuel, but they don't like that all over. As you know, give them Hail Harry. You're always saying stuff to upset people when most state voted against you. Not us. Not us. Old Doc said,
Mr. Truman is from Missouri. While I don't quite make him Southern, well, he ain't really a Yankee neither.
and Mansell said,
You know, old Harry don't take no crap off nobody. He ain't got his nose shoved up some la-di-da Washington senator's butt.
and Frisky told me once.
The president used to work with his hands. It makes him just like one of us.
Dear Mr. Truman, Texas Samuel is a quiet town. There's lots of things to listen to. There's ain't a lot of noise, but you can hear birds singing, screen door slammed shut after supper, and sometimes at night, down by the drugstore where the traffic light is, if it's real quiet, you can hear it change colors. Just can. Dear President Truman.
One long ago, big one. World War II. Men come back home from whooping old Adolf Hitler, and women quit their jobs in factories, and children finally got to meet a man called Daddy. They don't heard about it until now.
Mr. President Truman. Texas Samuel never has been what you call a big town, but we got plenty of stores and establishments that even bigger cities like Atlanta don't have. Well, this is even a wet county. The highway running down to Florida runs through town, so folks want to be able to sell beer to tourists. We voted on it a while back, and it would have passed unanimously, except for Juanita Wanamaker. His daddy was bad to drink. He went out for a cigar one day, called a whole week later from a sheep farm in Montana, said he would never come back. Dear Mr. President, our local watering hole's owned by Frisky Madison. It's just outside town up near the lake, so along with beer and whiskey, they sell live bait too. That's how come the sign out front says Red Eyes and Red Wigglers. We're at the bacon brew. Red Eyes, Red Wigglers. Men folks like to gather here and discuss current events and drink a beer too and talk about the best way to fillet fish. Generally speaking, things are hopping up at the bacon brew.
Horseman there.
Well, I did say generally speaking.
Now, Mr. Harry, I ain't no wise man, but I could see a time not so long from now when folks are different than they are nowadays. Not necessarily worse, just different. Right now, everybody says yes, ma'am, and yes, sir, and they mean it. They's polite. It do seem like they care more. It don't seem to matter how mean or spiritual or impure you might be, you'll do as a neighbor if folks know you's good to your mama.
And you know what, Miss Harry? When you said the buck stops here, I knew you meant for all of us, not just yourself. That's how we feel here at Texas Samuel. Second Samuel G.A. Well, that's a funny name, ain't it? It comes out of the good books. When first built town, they call it Samuel, you know, after Samuel. And then?
And then Samuel burned to the ground, the very ground after that heathen Yankee Sherman marched his way through on the way to the sea. It had to be rebuilt, just completely rebuilt after that late, great disturbance.
That's Miss Jim Deanne. She won every beauty contest in town for about 6 years running until everybody said she was too old to participate. She got a little huff about that. And when Pastor Bobby went to comfort her, she married him. And now she sings every solo in the Methodist church.
She sings every single one.
That's old Puddy Walsh. Don't nobody remember First Samuel. Old Puddy says he does, but everybody knows he's been about half crazy since His son Sam died in Warren. He's about 80 years old, so don't nobody pay no money. Oh, hey, there's June Klein. And the president said, well, I can do it, but it's gonna spoil the whole day for me.
Harry said that about having to ride with my mother to a funeral.
Warren said it'd be an honor to do your funeral someday. He owns Klein Brothers Mortuary and Crematorium, even though June ain't got no brothers. It was his daddy's and his daddy's brother's place first.
He wants to do my funeral. Should I have the Secret Service look into this fellow?
Just read the letter, Harry.
Morning, Alonzo.
Good morning, Mr. Fields.
Good morning, Mr. President. Mrs. Truman, will you be having lunch here, or will you be returning back to the Blair House?
I'll be returning to Blair House.
Thank you, Mr. Fields.
Oh, look, Harry. Another letter from that sweet Georgia boy.
Hell, I should never have answered the first letter.
But you did, and now you're pen pals.
He drew a U.S. flag with 49 stars on it and congratulated me on making Israel a new state. And I don't have time to read that today. Atchison and Marshall are waiting for me.
Harry, I think I'll go ahead and read this myself.
Why on earth would you want to?
I need to know what happened in that boating accident.
How in the hell do you have a pig in a boating accident anyway? Well, you go ahead and do what you want. You will anyway. Good morning.
Miss Harry, this morning, Miss Gertrude passed away. You remember her, right? Miss Harry, I told you about that tall lady who lives right here on Railroad Street. You know, she give piano lessons. Yeah, you remember her?
Hey, Flat, who you talking to?
Nobody.
I can hear you yakking all the way in the kitchen.
I was just playing.
Well, you ought to start playing a little softer, buddy. I can't hear myself think.
That's U.S. He's my best friend. And he's usually real nice, but he's just got a lot on his mind right now, so he don't mean nothing.
B Flat.
But he...
You got somebody out here I ought to be knowing about.
Nope. Nobody said me.
I need you to stop your plan and help me get this place fixed up out here.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to go back over to the saloon. Now, you remember, sweep up this front porch before you leave now.
Mm-hmm.
Talking and all kinds of stuff. I didn't mean nothing. I didn't mean nothing. I know you upset.
Okay.
The tire on your bike is flat.
I know.
Kids been asking about you.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. They want to bring you over for supper. They want you to see that new tree house. Bring B Flat, Daddy. Bring B Flat. He'll love our new tree fort.
Yeah.
Now, you listen. June Klein and Lord, they're not working. Well, working on Miss Gertrude. Don't you go in there.
Okay.
You don't.
Okay.
You stay out here, okay? All right.
Whew. Chief Claw, how you doing?
I reckon I'm doing just fine, Law. How y'all getting on?
Sad work, Chief. Awful sad work.
Hello. We provide a service. It's needed by everybody. Sooner or later.
Well, I gotta tell you, Jim Klein, you're the one I go for my options, so I'll pick later.
Chief, you need something? You still got a little work to do.
Oh, yeah. Doc sent me to find you. Need to talk to you before I start working on Miss Gertrude?
I already started on Miss Gertrude. You know what he wanted?
Didn't say. Just to make sure you get with him.
You reckon she's in heaven?
Good Lord. I knows she's in heaven. God had to get somebody up there to run his heavenly choir for him.
What do you think she's singing right now?
I will rise and go to Jesus. He will embrace me in his arms, in the arms of my dear Savior. Oh, there are
10,000 charms.
Wait,
I will rise and go.
This is a little bit of time-sensitive concern.
I don't know. Just all said make sure you get with him before you go to working on Miss Gertrude. Now, look here, Jim Klein. I don't need no detail about the sensitive areas of your profession. I got orders from the medical profession, and I'll put handcuffs on you and I'll drag you in if I have to.
Okay. Claude, I'll go find Doc. Claude, it's getting late. You go on and start washing Miss Gertrude down. Get everything started. I'll be back in the morning.
Okay, Jim, I'll get that started. Hold on, Jim Klein. You gotta let a colored fellow undress a white woman?
Okay, Chief Claude Parker. Now, Miss Gertrude ain't in no position to voice an opinion. But if I remember correct, she was willing to go to Law's house and help him when he got kicked by that mule moving his horse wagon. Feathers went everywhere. I don't remember nobody else volunteering to go over to help make sure Law could get to the outhouse and make water. So I don't think she'd have a problem with Law helping her right now. Do you, Law?
Not June, I don't.
Law's a mortuary professional in his own right, owns his own place, and he's a pastor. But I tell you what, if you want, you just stay here with him while he gets started on the sensitive areas of my profession.
Now, I didn't mean nothing. I'll be, oh hell, I'll be just fine.
Julie, you didn't have to.
Oh, some things I don't abide.
She's the sweetest woman that ever drawed a breath.
She's the sweetest woman that ever drawed a breath. And the kindest. Never said nothing bad about nobody.
I'm fixing to get sugar diabetes. All this morbid sentiment dripping out of your mouths. Terrible.
As you can see, Miss Gertrude is very well loved by everybody in the second scene. Well, except Mr. Moselle. He don't like nobody.
June Klein, oh my God. June Klein. No. Oh my God, June Klein! June Klein!
Miss Gertrude will be especially missed down at the Change Your Life Hair and Beauty Emporium, owned and operated by Omaha, Nebraska Madison. When Omaha moved to town, Miss Gertrude talked Doc into converting his ash store room and renting it out to Mrs. Omaha. Miss Gertrude told Doc he didn't want to be toting feet up and down the stairs anyway, and he might as well let somebody put his good use. Doc said she was absolutely right.
Well, I tell you one thing for sure. Mary Sue sat down like a big girl, honey. I'll think of her every time I open up a bottle of Blue Rouge. Mary Sue, sit still. You act like you got ants in your pants. She had the easiest hair I've ever worked with. Pretty as all get out when I got finished. It was just like cotton candy. Mary Sue, you mean to tell your mama? You know what I'm in mind to do? Go over to Miss Gertrude's and see if I can't do her hair just one last time. I'm gonna call Frisky and tell him what I'm gonna do.
Hey, Omaha, Nebraska, how are you?
I'm good, but can you...
appointment tomorrow, right?
Yeah, hon, I've got you down for a wash and a set.
Okay, you know I gotta look good for the funeral. Omaha bless Miss Gertrude's heart.
I know. It's so sad.
You know when Ozzy lost his job last year at the railroad? She continued to give our Arletta Jr. piano lessons for free.
I did not know that. She was such a fine...
You know, I also heard that she...
I cannot wait to hear all about it. But right now, I need you to ring up the bait and brew.
Well, sure, why didn't you say so? Do that right now.
Big Brew.
Hey, U.S., how you doing?
I'm just fine, ma'am, and yourself.
Oh, I expect I'll do in a pinch. Hey, if Frisky's not too busy, you mind if I talk?
Oh, no, ma'am. He ain't busy. Frisky, it's your wife. Tell her I'm busy.
Oh, now I told her you ain't busy. Tell her
You're wrong. I am busy. Don't tell your wife. You know you're crazy, baby. Hello, honey.
Hey, Frisky, I wanted to let you know that I might not be home when you get there for dinner tonight.
What you doing, baby?
From Miss Gertrude's house.
Come on, sweetheart. Don't cry. You know I hate it.
Oh, but she was such a nice lady.
Well, you're a nice lady for wanting to do something like this.
Oh, Frisky, I love you.
Me too, hon. You take all the time
you need. I'll talk to you later.
Said she loves you, did she? None of your business. Yeah, I can always tell every time you say me too, hon. I know she did. Y'all know what she's fixing to do? Uh-huh. She's fixing to go over to Miss Gertrude's house and fix her hair one last time while June Klein does, well, what June Klein does. Your wife's a fine woman. Thank you, Mansell. Not at all.
You reckon if I clean up the storeroom later, I could get me a candy bar right now?
Well, sure enough. Help yourself, B-Flat.
Way up. Won't you get me a cold beer? Take a little sip for yourself, pay.
Mr. Dean, now you be careful now. Don't you be corrupting B-Flat. He's too young to be drinking.
Oh, hell, U.S., you sound like my wife. Ain't nothing wrong with just a little sip every now and then.
Yeah. I just don't want him turning out like some folk around here.
Better watch that boy.
Well, B-Flat?
No, U.S. mouthing off to all your paying customers and giving away your merchandise to that retard?
I don't expect the U.S. gives away all that much. Besides, Mansell don't pay often enough to classify himself as a paying customer.
Well, it's just the same. I'd look out, but you know how they are.
Oh, you don't have to worry about U.S. He's been working here as long as I own this place. As a matter of fact, I talked it over with Omaha. I'm thinking about signing the bait and brew over to him.
What?
Yeah, I got some stuff I want to do. Don't tell him, though. It's going to be a surprise.
You cannot do that.
Why not?
Because he's colored. Well, I'll be there. U.S.
Come here, sir. Well, looky here, Mr. Moselle. It's a coming off.
Don't you go being the smarty pants.
Well, you don't come in here messing with me and U.S. either. I've been knowing him since we was both little bitty. His family's always lived with my folks. Well, hell, his mama raised us up at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon I know if I can trust that boy or not. In other words, Mr. Moselle, if you don't like the way I run my business, you can take your business somewhere else.
What? Now, you know there's not another bar for 30 miles that sells whiskey.
You don't say. It's another reason I can hire whoever I want to.
Ooh. Hey, Marcella, how are you today?
I'm fine now that I got Mansell working on the barn roof. It's been leaking for 6 months. You didn't tell me she was gonna be here.
She dropped in at the last minute.
Hey, Marcella. We haven't seen you since we fished your husband out of Myers Lake after that boating accident. Hey, did they ever find out whose pig that was?
No, we never did.
Oh, my Lord. I bet it's related to Jimmy Dean.
They never did find out, but it's probably related to you.
Marcella.
I can be generous today. I got Mansell patching the barn roof, and I don't have to worry about him coming down till he's finished.
How's that?
If you'd crawl out of that bottle, you'd see there's a hole in the roof. It's got to be fixed.
Come on. Fix your roof.
I watched Mansell haul those tools up the ladder, tar, tin, shingles, enough nail and 2x4s to build a boat.
Woman, it's hot as hell up here. What if I have a heat stroke or something?
Well, at least you died. You're closer to God now than you ever been.
You gonna find out about God. You keep nagging.
I hope you find out about God.
Fine. I want you to know one damn thing. I'm doing this because it needs to be done, not because you want me to.
And when he was finished, I pulled the ladder down and drug it up under the front porch. You did not. He was hollering loud enough to beat the band, and I told him, you stand up there till you finish. You ain't running off to no bait brew anytime soon, I reckon.
What the hell are you taking my ladder for? What if I gotta take a leak or something?
You pull it out, aim south, and keep hammering. You're gonna finish the roof today.
I should have listened to my mom.
Okay. And then, as an added precaution, I told Junior to take the truck to town and go to the picture show. And I took the sedan. So even if he does get down, he can't go nowhere.
Mansell, is that tractor I loaned you parked out front?
Yep.
Why in the world would you drive that thing all the way up here? You gotta live, what, 10 miles from here?
Hell, you loaned it to me. Reckon I can drive it where I want to.
His wife wanted him to patch the barn.
And he didn't want to do it, did you?
Nope.
So, he tore a big hole in the roof, climbed out through the loft. Oh, stop the truck.
Well, y'all wasn't gonna come over here, but it's the principle of the thing. Just because I'm married to the woman don't mean I have to do what she tells me to.
Yeah, because she ain't here.
Checkmate.
Horse manure.
Marriage is a complicated thing. It sure is. You have to give 110%. Where is Omaha, Nebraska?
Oh, hey, Miss Omaha.
Well, hey, good looking.
What you got cooking?
Remember what U.S. said about your singing?
I'm telling Mr. Frisky that you've been flirting with Miss Omaha.
Oh, she went over to Miss Gertrude's house to see if she could do her hair just one last time.
What a sweet thing to do.
Miss Omaha, did you run out of hair glue again? I keep on telling you, just call on down to the baking brew. I'll run to the drugstore and get some for you. Don't mind.
No, I didn't run out, but when I do, I promise I'll let you know. I'm going over to Miss Gertrude's house.
You going to Miss Gertrude's? Can I come?
Oh, now calm down. I'm going to go see if I can do her hair and get her ready for the, well...
Funeral.
Uh-huh.
Well, I reckon I'll wait. I want to see her when she's perfect, just like God sees her.
I think it's awful nice of her that she wants to fix Miss Gertrude's hair one more time, but me, oh, I don't think I could stand to touch a dead person.
Well, that's where Omaha got her trainings. It don't bother her none.
What are you talking about?
She learned all about hair and makeup styling at her daddy's place, the Chattanooga Funeral Home. I thought you knew everything that goes on in 2nd Samuel.
Oh, my goodness.
That's why when she does your hair and makeup, she never gets you quite dark enough. I reckon she forgets we're going outside in the daylight instead of in a hole.
What? You are pulling my leg. I'm gonna ask her as soon as she gets back. When is she getting back, Ruby?
I don't know, Jimmy Dean. When she left, she said it'd take as long as it takes.
Just know you're lying to me, Marcella Dean. I'm not gonna give it another moment's thought.
Miss Omaha,
Yes?
do you remember when we had that dance at Miss Morgan's barn raising?
Oh, how can I forget? Frisky near about two-stepped my feet off the end of my legs.
You did Miss Gertrude's hair that time too. It was up in like a
Oh, a French twist.
Yeah, French twist. That's the most beautiful I've ever seen, Miss Gertrude. Do you think that you could
Be flat, consider it done. I remember, stop by later on, okay? Gotta go. Bye-bye.
Bye, Miss Omaha. I'll see you later. Good looking. Petty. Sarah done.
Marcella, I wish you wouldn't get her all stirred up. When Omaha gets back, Jimmy Deanne's gonna be on her like ugly on a pig.
I just can't help it. She's so stupid.
She can't help being dumb.
Yeah, but she could stay at home.
I wish I could stand up to her like you do.
Well, Ruby, honey, you can.
No, I just couldn't. I want to. Sometimes she just aggravates the H-E-double-L out of me.
Ruby, if she gets to be too much for you, you just come get me and I'll punch her for you.
Marcella.
Hell, I'd enjoy it. You know, better yet, roll you up one of these big old magazines and just smack her right upside the head.
I never could.
It'll add years to your life.
Hey, B-Flat.
Hey, Doc.
How you doing? Where are you headed?
I had to change your life hair and beauty for him. They save all the old used up hair for me, and I sell it to folks for a nickel back. It's a well-known fact. You put human hair in the attic, it'll keep the squirrels out.
You sell hair to folks?
Every week when Miss Gertrude came in, she was always just as nice as she was to Omaha. You learn to appreciate things like that. Plenty of people come in here treating me like dirt just because I'm a paid employee instead of the owner.
Ruby, will you give me a Coke out the back?
Yes, I do all kinds of chores around town. I don't think there's one store in Sexton that can get on without me. I go over to the pack stack and pick up his rotten fruit, and I sell it to Mr. Moselle for 10 cents as pig food. I'm a shrewd businessman.
Yes, you are, son.
7 cents.
7 cents?
I'm not the owner.
I swear, things get any higher. Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you.
Listen, you wouldn't happen to have seen June Klein, would you?
Yeah, him and Law was at Miss Gertrude's the last night with Case and...
I'm awful sorry, B-Flat. Look, I really need to... I thought Claude was gonna... Look, I have to go up to the Adams farm again this morning. But if you see June, tell him I really need to talk to him before he... Just tell him I need to talk to him.
Yes, sir.
Now, Mr. Harry, everybody knows how good a doctor old Doc is, even though he don't like to say so. That would be a bragging, and old Doc don't take much of that. Since people don't get sick much around here, Doc also owns a mighty fine feed store. Sometimes he'll come to doctor and make deliveries along the way.
I sure do appreciate the help, Omaha. Ain't like Law to just leave and not get finished. As a matter of fact, it ain't like him not to show up this morning.
Oh, it's no problem. I'm happy to help. All right, just a little twist. And let me get that right there. Ah, there. That'll do just fine.
I wonder if I ought to send B-Flat out to go check on Law.
I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, Aunt Iowa, she grabbed a handful of raw rhubarb, started waving it around right in the middle of the contest, saying those stuffy college brains wouldn't know a good rhubarb pie if you hit them in the face with it. I swear, I thought she was gonna punch him right in the face. It wasn't even her pie. It was mine. June? June? That's a... Oh, my goodness!
Y'all hear that?
I think I'm gonna send some flowers over to the funeral home. You wanna go in with me?
I already ordered some from me and Mansell. Thank you anyway.
Me and my husband, we sent over a great big bouquet of red roses. Well, Bobby just thought the world of Miss Gertrude. That's why he's having me sing at her funeral. Me, I didn't know her any more than to just say hey.
Well, that explains it.
What?
Why you sending red roses to her funeral?
What are you talking about?
I don't understand. I thought you knew everybody's business. She hated red roses. with a passion.
Why?
Well, her fiance, Putty's son, Samuel Walsh, was shot down in World War I in Germany, and they never recovered the body.
Oh.
So when they had that funeral up in Atlanta, they had to bury an empty coffin. And because he was a flyer and a hero, everybody sent red roses. There were thousands, millions of them. Poor Miss Gertrude, everywhere she looked. Roses, roses, roses. I heard she passed right flat out on the floor. And when she come to, all she could say was, "Take them away, take them away, I can't stand the smell." I heard for years after that, if she smelled or even saw a rose, she would burst into tears. Everybody in 2nd Samuel know that. I wouldn't send her red roses. Somebody might think I was insulting her.
I had no idea. Ruby, can I use your phone?
It's right yonder.
Arletta, get me Marinelle over at the flower shop.
Oh, bless Miss Gertrude's heart. When Ozzy lost his job last year at the railroad, she continued to give our Arletta Jr. free piano.
Arletta, just get me the damn flower shop!
Prissy witch. Oh, Arletta, sit down. Arletta.
Good morning, Isaac.
Mr. President, Miss Truman.
Mr. Avery?
Isaac, I was doing a little reading last night, and the documents say that human hair will keep squirrels out of the attic. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No, sir, I haven't.
Let's give it a try anyway. Have them sweep up the hair in the barbershop, put it in some small bags, and spread it around up there.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, U.S., give me that hat. Hey, boys, what y'all say we all pitch in a little money and get some flowers to send down to Miss Gertrude? We can sign it from all us down here at the Bait and Brew.
Marcella's already done that down at the floor. What? Gosh. And I reckon another $1 or $2 ain't hurt nothing. She was a good woman.
Miss Brisky, I want to put it in. I love Miss Gertrude, but I ain't got no money.
You clean out the store thing. Help me bring that beer from back in the shed. I put 50 cents in for you.
Thanks, U.S. Thanks.
How about you, Mr. Moselle?
I ain't giving.
You stingy son of a... U.S., put Mr. Moselle down for $1. Next time he orders a shot, inform him that the price has gone up.
That's how we robbery.
Like I said, if you don't like the way I run my store, you can go somewhere else.
Play.
You got somewhere to go?
Her turn. Well, it's real sad about Miss Gertrude, isn't it?
It sure is, B-flat. I know you was especially close to her.
Yes, Miss Marcel, I did all kinds of chores for her, and I never charged her because she's by herself and just needed a man to help her sometimes.
You're a real gentleman, B-flat.
Oh, thank you, Miss Ruby. She's about my best friend. I could talk to her about just about anything, and she just listened and never tell me I was being stupid.
Oh, friends are good to have.
I still got U.S. He's my other best friend.
Well, that's just fine, B-flat.
B-flat, I put your bags of hair in the back room.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
No problem.
B-flat, bring back 2 Coca-Colas and we'll do our trick for him.
Okay. Trick.
Maybe the county will lock up that simple-minded thing now that Miss Gertrude ain't around to take care of him anymore. He scares me.
He takes care of himself just fine. She only checked in on him. He does okay up at his daddy's house. I plan to start checking on him myself.
And he's not simple-minded. He's just a little slow. He reads more than I do and remembers everything he hears.
Besides, he's the one that needs to be scared. Ain't no telling what you'd do if you got real desperate.
Never. Would you?
Miss Jim Dan.
Oh!
Sorry. Whoops. I sure am proud you're gonna be singing at the cemetery.
No.
Yes, Miss Gertrude, she always said you had the sweetest voice I ever heard.
Well,
nice. Well, I didn't know she'd ever noticed my singing.
Oh, yes, and her being a music teacher and all, she always knows about the choir.
Well,
She loved her solos.
I had no idea.
Yes, she used to always tell Pastor Bobby after preaching every Sunday how much she loved singing.
He never told me.
Oh, yeah. He said not to tell you because your head was all swelled up already.
Here, B-flat.
Miss Marcella, you ready to do our trick?
I'm ready.
Okay. One,
two, three.
Marcella Dickens. Marcella. Okay, I gotta go now. Bye-bye.
Bye, B-flat.
Marcella Dickens.
What? Oh, my goodness.
I don't know why y'all keep making over that retard.
As always, they're fixing to have a gathering in Miss Gertrude's after the funeral. And ain't exactly a wake like the thing they do up north, but it's customary to have a covered dish and a jar of iced tea, and folks all stand around eating and all seen how sad it is she's gone. Wouldn't she love to be here? But it's gonna be a big old time. Big old time. Well, that's just what we do here in Texas Samuel when somebody dies. Of course, there are some details to work out. You wouldn't want everybody to bring tater salad.
Y'all make sure everything's okay over at Miss Gertrude's house?
I'm gonna go there and clean up real good before people start coming over.
Yep, and then open up all the windows, let it out.
Good.
I'll come too if you need help.
Omaha said some of the girls are gonna go over there tonight and clean up.
I don't know what they're gonna find to clean this spotless now.
I'm busy. Sure.
You know how ladies are. My wife, she's gonna bring some fried chicken.
Fried chicken? Oh, I sure like your wife's fried chicken.
What's Marcella bringing?
Some deviled eggs, crackling cornbread, pinto beans, mashed taters and gravy, and some sweet milk.
Deviled eggs, I reckon.
Boy, these men don't know what all it takes.
This wouldn't be a funeral without Marcella's good old deviled eggs.
Turnip greens, corn on the cob, butter beans, sliced tomatoes and onions, and some coconut cake.
I'm bringing the paper plates.
Marcella, we got it.
What are you you're gonna make something of it?
As a matter of fact, I do.
No, it's fine. We gotta have paper plates.
We don't need her. We don't need paper plates.
I'm very busy.
She needs us to have paper plates.
Frisky. You know, I was thinking maybe me and my wife wouldn't come over after the funeral.
U.S., why U.S.?
Well, I was afraid it might make some people uncomfortable.
I don't think you need to worry about all that.
Why should anybody be uncomfortable?
Because he's colored.
Well, that won't bother nobody.
Oh.
No, he's always been that color. Everybody knows it.
He's got a point there, U.S.
Everybody knows it.
I know.
Me and Miss Gertrude's best friends. Wouldn't be right if you hadn't come.
I know that. I know that.
Won't bother nobody.
I reckon it wouldn't be right if her two best friends wasn't there.
No.
Well, come on. Come on, help me tote this beer.
Okay. Let's tote the beer.
Yeah, let's tote the beer, buddy.
Howdy, fellas.
Hey, Doc.
Doc.
Pull up a chair.
Hey, y'all ain't seen June Klein, have you?
Oh, my goodness.
I ain't seen June today. What are you doing in these parts?
Old Adams broke his leg down there. Pig fell on him.
Oh, Adams is a caution, ain't
Yeah. His wife called me instead of bringing him in. She couldn't get him out of the pig pen. Him being so big and all.
Well, she gonna be all right?
He'll be fine if she can keep him in bed for a few days.
You keep that damn pig off of it.
You coming to Miss Gertrude's funeral?
Of course. She's one of my favorite patients.
Oh, Doc, hey. Hey, Doc. Doc, I was wondering, what made her die?
She had a bad heart, B-flat. I've been treating her ever since she moved here. Tell the truth, she lived about 10 years longer than I thought she would have.
I wouldn't have figured an old horse doctor like you could have done something like that.
Oh, it wasn't me. She was an uncommonly happy woman. That had more to do with it than anything I could have done.
I'm glad she's happy anyway.
She was, B-flat. Say, why you mind getting me one of them cold Coca-Colas?
Yes, sir.
So, Doc, what's your wife bringing to the gathering?
You better quit thinking about food, Massa. You getting fat.
Thinking about food ain't what's getting him fat.
Here you go, Doc.
Thanks, B-flat. Did you ever see June?
No, sir, never did.
I really need to see June. I was hoping he was gonna be here. You think you'd run out and find him for me?
Yes, sir. I think he's over at Miss Gertrude's right now. I'll go get him.
June, B-flat find you.
Just a minute, Doc. U.S., let me have a shot of bourbon. Better make that double shot.
Something wrong?
Oh, boy, you better believe that. Mm-hmm, you believe that.
Jim, Omaha was coming over to Miss Gertrude's house. Did anything happen to her?
No, Fisky, your wife is just fine.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness! Oh, my goodness!
Well, no, she's upset. She's mighty upset. But then I'm mighty upset.
Mr. Clyde, what happened?
Some days, it don't pay to get out of bed. But you don't ever know it until it's too late. If you could get a preview of your day, first thing in the morning, you know, kind of like they do at the picture show, you could take a look at it while you're eating breakfast and decide whether you want to participate or not.
June, I really need to talk to you before you get into all this.
You gonna tell us what happened? You gonna keep running your mouth, June Clyde?
I'm getting to it. U.S.
Let's go turn it and wash it and set it on goodness.
Now, U.S., don't you pour him another drop till you tell us what the devil you're gammering about.
I was over at Miss Gertrude's house, tending to a log left undone last night. It really ain't like law to just leave. But anyway, I hadn't hardly had time to get started when Miss Omaha walked in. She said she wanted to do Miss Gertrude's hair. And I said, that's fine. I have such a hard time with ladies' hair. It just don't puff up right.
Stop!
So I told her, why don't she wash and set it while I tended to what I needed to.
You're not going to go into a whole lot of detail about exactly what you did, are you?
Oh, come here.
I know most people find my job distasteful, Mr. Moselle, but I provide a service.
He keeps those in jars?
One that's needed by everyone eventually.
Tell us.
Omaha started chatting away. You know how she is. That woman does love to talk. I don't even know what we was talking about. Something about rhubarb and her ain't hour, but we was having the best time when all of a sudden I noticed.
He saw.
I thought to myself, that can't be what I thought it was. So I looked again. And sure enough, she saw what I saw.
Oh,
she started hollering louder than I ever hoped to hear again.
Oh, my goodness.
I told her to hush. No telling what people might think. But she just kept hollering. So I grabbed her and physically pushed her out of the room. I didn't know what to do. And you know what? Law must have found out last night. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before. So I ran out of Miss Gertrude's house and came over here for a drink. Gentlemen, I don't know how or why, But
All right, that's enough.
What happened?
I don't know what to tell you, but Miss Gertrude was a man.
I am the man of constant sorrow. I've seen all my days.
Language, Harry. Mother is just in the next room.
She's not gonna help me calm down. What I need is a glass of bourbon. You might have warned me.
Just finish the letter, Harry.
Guess you could never expect someone like this not to sneak around town. People whispering it to one another and all. I never would expect people to make such a big to-do about it either. See what I mean? They getting all upset over at Batenbury too.
You know. But I can't believe it. It just don't seem possible.
Believe it.
I mean, we all know her so well. We seen her every day just about it. You sure about this, June?
Frisky Madison. But I've been in this business a long, long time. And as far as being able to tell the difference between the men folk from the women folk, I guarantee I know how to do that.
I knew it. Oh, horse manure.
I did.
Well, you didn't know any more than the rest of us, Oxford Moselle. Well, hell, you've been trying to court her for the last 15 years.
I did not. She walked funny. Not like a real woman. She kind of didn't wiggle right.
She wiggled just fine to me. Oh, hell, y'all know what I mean.
And she had that little mustache.
My wife's had 6 kids, and she got one like Groucho Marx.
I just can't believe it. And I spent all that time with her.
When did you spend time with Miss Gertrude?
Y'all remember back during the war, I was kidnapped by the Nazis.
My wife, little brown dog, cross the river.
Nazis. You Nazis?
Cross the... Where? They're everywhere.
Ow.
Nazis.
Man, so you were not kidnapped by no Nazis.
What's so? Me and my brother Raymond.
Jimmy Mason, everybody knows you and Raymond was off on a toot.
Was not.
Yeah, Marcella said she was going to divorce you. You got drunk one more time.
Y'all got it all wrong. Now, I don't recall all the details. I just remember waking up in the back of Miss Gertrude's car.
Nazis. Bunch of them. They got me. They got me and Mansell. Woo! They got me.
I don't recall no enemy attacking South Carolina.
Admit it, man. So Raymond just made up that story to cover your butts.
Miss Gertrude believed us. All the way back. You know, she had been one of them church conferences. The whole way back, she was going, my, bless the heart.
Oh, hell, of course she did. She didn't know no better. She's just an old lady. Hell no. Why did he do it?
Miss Gertrude was, she was what you call kinky.
Kinky?
Kinky. I read about it in a magazine.
What kind of magazines you been reading, Mr. Moselle?
Just regular old magazines.
Now, I read the Saturday Evening Post and the Grit every week. I ain't never heard the word kinky.
What's the name of these magazines, Mr. Moselle?
Can I borrow one?
Y'all don't worry about my magazines, all right? I tell you, what I'd like to know is if old Doc over here is such a hotshot doctor, how come he didn't notice about all this?
I noticed. I ain't stupid. I knew it.
Well, why didn't you tell anybody?
Didn't figure it was any of your business, Mr. Moselle.
None of our business.
I've treated every person in this town at some time or other. While I might mention your ailments from time to time, all of you have peculiarities that you don't want me talking about is that cream you needed, Oxford.
Oh, shit, Doc. I just don't think that a man dressing up as a woman is even in the same category as maybe somebody having a tattoo on the butt. Not that anybody does here, but you know what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. All of you have stuff that you don't want getting around town because it don't make any sense to anybody but you. And I ain't saying this thing about Miss Gertrude made absolute sense to me. It don't. I tell you this, as far as I'm concerned, Miss Gertrude was a lady. June, sober up.
Thank you for calling me back, Dean. Listen, have you ever heard the term kinky? Well, why in the hell would I ask J. Edgar Hoover?
He's mighty upset, ain't he?
I'm afraid they are getting that way.
Is it true?
Miss Gertrude? Yeah, it's true.
How come Miss Gertrude did that?
When she first come to me, it was strange. Of course, I hadn't any experience with someone like her. She told me right off the bat she had a problem with her heart.
I have a bad heart.
That the rest of her anatomy was no concern. If I had any questions, I just asked. Be by surprise, I'll tell you. Well, I asked her, how come you'll like this? You know what she said? How come you'll like that? Just how we both turned out. We talked about it a little more, and it was never all crystal clear to me. But as time went by, it just didn't seem like such a big deal. She was just telling what was true for her.
Just think folks are gonna find out what's past.
Years ago, we talked about if she'd given any thought. She said she had, and that if her life wasn't enough to rise above the shock that would come with her death, she wasn't much of a life.
I don't think I understand all this stuff.
I don't reckon anybody does.
But it doesn't matter, does it?
Why's that, son?
Because she's still Miss Gertrude.
I reckon you're right. She is still Miss Gertrude.
She's still Miss Gertrude. Reckon you're right, boy.
Mary Sue? Mary Sue? Doc? Hey, B-Flat.
Afternoon, Miss Sarah.
Any chance y'all seen Mary Sue?
We've been addressing other matters. Is everything okay?
Probably. I just can't seem to find that little demon child.
Do we need help?
Oh, no. She know where she is. She just let me know who's in charge.
Okay. Good luck, Sarah.
Jimmy Ann fell down.
Here, Oma, honey. Drink this thing. Calm your nerves. Hey, Doc.
Marcella.
Here.
Oh. Miss Omaha. Miss Omaha.
It's okay. I know you're upset, but I thought about it and I decided she's still Miss Gertrude.
Still Miss Gertrude.
That's right.
Well, she ain't never been Miss Gertrude. He ain't never been Miss Gertrude.
Miss Jimmy Jan, I remember when I was real little, I was over at Miss Gertrude's house and she sat me on the piano bench. She's trying to teach me how to play something. But I just couldn't do it. I said, sorry, Miss Gertrude, I wish there was, but there just ain't nothing musical about me. She said, Sure there is, B-Flat. Everybody's got some musical about them. And yours is in your name. Now on, instead of calling you Bernard Flat, I'm gonna call you B-Flat. Miss Gertrude was the kindest, most sweetest lady you'd ever want to meet. And if it took her being a man to be as nice as she was, well, I reckon that's okay. She's still Miss Gertrude.
You don't have a clue. He was probably trying to... You don't... You are a retard.
She's still Miss Gertrude.
Jimmy DeAnne, there ain't no point yelling. There ain't no point being mean to B-Flat.
I'm sorry. He just needs to understand what's going on.
Still Miss Gertrude.
There is a little bit more going on than he can understand.
Ladies.
So you better hush up.
Hush up.
Hush up.
We can't just let this slide by without anybody noticing it. I mean, what does it say about our community? About our town? She played piano at the church. My Bobby is pastor. What does it say about him? Huh?
I don't think you have to worry about who's noticing what, Jim DeAnne.
And what does this say about you, Dr. Arlington Hodge Raven? You'n's his doctor. You knew. Why didn't you tell anybody?
I don't recall anybody asking me.
What kind of stupid answer is that? Why would anybody ask you?
Jimmy DeAnne, you need to calm down.
Don't you tell me what to do.
Calm on, ladies.
Y'all don't understand the importance of this whole thing. Who we are as a community, what our values, our morals are.
Damn.
We understand, but you don't have to be so ugly.
Ugly? Oh, you ain't even seen ugly yet.
I reckon I better be going.
No, you wait a minute, Buster.
What?
You said you didn't say anything because nobody ever asked before. Well, I'm asking. Is there anybody else in town? Like her? Him?
Miss Gertrude!
Miss Gertrude!
I'm not saying there is. I'm not saying there ain't. Either way, it's none of your business. Come on, B-Flat. Let's go.
Bye-bye, ladies. I'll see y'all later.
Well, it's easy enough to figure out anyway. I mean, anybody that's got kids ain't one, Okay, oh, well, Bobby and I don't have children yet, but we are trying. Don't look at me like that. Omaha don't got no kids either. Oh, don't you point your finger at me, Jimmy DeAnne. I'll drop my chores right here if I need to. What do you... No.
See how folks is getting about this? It was symbols. Folks don't like it when they feel like they've been lied to. No! Maybe that ain't it. Folks don't like it if they feel like somebody's got a secret. Especially if they had a secret for a long time. Makes people feel scared. But I don't think Miss Gertrude meant that. She, like Doc says, she just telling what's true for her. Just being herself. She's just being herself.
I might say what's right. I might say what's wrong. But I don't think it's fitting to be burying someone like this in a family cemetery.
Well, why not?
The children will see.
I don't see what difference that's gonna make, because men or women, once you pile dirt on them, they all pretty much gonna look the same.
You know what he means, smarty pants. What you gonna put on the tombstone? Mr. and or Miss Gertrude?
Heck, I don't know. I've never dealt with nothing like this before. You know what? Hey, U.S., what would your people do in a situation like this?
Well,
As I recall, I don't remember nothing like this happening in my neighborhood.
Remember that time I was kidnapped by Nazis? She dropped me off at the house. She kissed me on my cheek.
I don't think we ought to allow the funeral. Yes, what's he talking? Second Samuel's a good, clean town, full of hard-working Christian folks. And I don't think burying a pervert in our cemetery is what the good Lord intended.
Send him to Atlanta or New York. Someplace they got weirdos.
He needs to be with his own kind.
They can handle it there.
We'll send him up to the big city. They'll know what to do with him. They got plenty of his kind there out here.
He's not from 2 Samuel anyway. He's not one of us.
He's only lived here 25 years. He likes some kind of natural born citizen or something.
No, we can't let this happen. Miss Gertrude cannot be buried in 2 Samuel.
Miss Gertrude cannot be buried in 2 Samuel.
No!
Then where, pray tell, do you suggest?
Like I said, someplace up north, Atlanta, New York, one of them big cities. Chattanooga, maybe. Oh, how about Key West? I hear them islands are just
Hell, Jimmy
full of-
Deanne, we gotta have some place to send her. We can't just put her on the 7:30 Greyhound.
Well,
What the hell?
Come on, buddy.
Hey, buddy. Shit.
Miss Gertrude, she introduced me in Frisky.
If it weren't for Miss Gertrude, I may have never even met Omaha.
She'd invited me over for a cup of coffee.
See, one day I get this frantic call from Miss Gertrude.
I just moved here. I didn't know anybody. She was just so friendly. And she went to the phone.
Oh, Frisky, you gotta come over here quick. You know, she talked. Anyway, she said, there's this big old crazy man in my backyard. He's trying to get in. You gotta come help him. Hell, I ain't even got dressed yet. So I was running over there and yanking up my breeches, buttoning my shirt.
A few minutes later, Frisky came running over.
So when I come running in, she says the fella done left. She had somebody she wanted me to meet.
He barely had his breeches on. Miss Gertrude, she tricked him into coming over.
well, she tricked us all.
I'm like, heck, Miss Gertrude, I ain't even got dressed yet. She said, oh, don't worry about it. You look fine.
Oh, but he was so handsome with that nasty little Clark Gable mustache.
There was Omaha, a vision, page boy Bob. Omaha, Nebraska for sale. I mean, what else could I do but marry her?
All because of Miss Gertrude.
Well, ain't that sweet? But where did she come from? How did she get here? How did he do this to us for 25 years?
Well, she's been here long as I remember.
I'll call Frisky. Somebody at that damn bait brew will know.
Operator.
Arletta, ring up the bait and brew for me.
Omaha, Nebraska, Purcell, Madison. Did you hear about Miss Gertrude?
Yeah, I heard about it. Now ring up
the bait and brew.
You know it's Omaha. What? Whatever. Oh, Frisky. Baden Brew.
I know you heard about what's going on out in the U.S. I know you know.
Yes, ma'am. We just talking about it.
Is Frisky there?
Your husband.
That's the only Frisky I know of. Is he there?
I'd rather you be mad at me than your wife.
Hello, honey.
Frisky Homer Madison. Have you ever heard of such a thing?
No,
Never in all my born days.
no, I,
Girls over here are awful upset, and might I add, so am I.
yeah, I
Well, the girls here think that we need to send her back to her people, but
Nobody here knows where she's from. Does anybody there know?
well, do they?
Frisky!
Hang on a second. Let me ask. Omaha says we should send Miss Gertrude back to her people.
See? I told you.
Anybody know where that is?
I do, but I ain't gonna tell you.
Hang on, honey, just a second. What'd you say, B-flat?
I said I do, but I ain't gonna tell you! You better tell us, boy! Now!
No, wait.
I ain't telling you 'cause what you're saying is wrong! Here, come here! Come here!
Come on, wait. No. Calm down now. Calm down.
Shut up, Omaha! My daddy, before he died, said I should always be nice to my neighbors and always be easy to get along with because I ain't the smartest y'all. But that ain't true. Not the part about being smart. You think you know something, don't you? Well, you don't. Yesterday, he's all saying how much you love Miss Gertrude, and now you can't even stand to have her buried here. Ain't she the same person? Ain't she? She had something different about her. But guess what? I got something different about me. You gonna send me away when I die? You guys know what I'm talking about. Please don't let them do this. I hate you! You're stupid! And I ain't gonna tell you nothing about Miss Gertrude!
Frisky!
Oh, Omaha, I'm sorry. I forgot you was here. B-flat's pitching a fit or something. Look, baby, I gotta go.
Oh, Lord, B-flat's done pitched a fit.
B-flat?
He's so upset about Miss Gertrude dying, and now everybody's trying to send her away.
Well, he's so dumb, he don't even know half of what's going on anyway.
Marcella?
Oh, it's nuts.
I can't believe B-flat acting like that. Can't he see we're just trying to figure out what's best for everybody?
I think I need a drink. You is? You wanna pour me another?
Yo, I need an answer here. You don't think something's wrong with me, do you?
He ain't never been nothing but trouble.
Oh, now wait a minute, Mr. Moselle.
His daddy should have sent him up to the Millersville Sanatorium years ago.
Well, I think that's a bit strong.
Y'all don't think that
But the old proverbial has hit the fan.
His daddy. Rest his soul. Was still alive. He wouldn't have let him talk to us like that. My daddy, rest his soul too, would have beat me from here to yonder and back again if I backed off my elders.
And betters.
Yo!
Shut up, Manziel. Can't you see we're trying to think here?
Okay, fine. All right, okay. You know, I thought I could depend on my friends at a time like this, but I reckon not. My ass is going on.
That ain't funny, Frisky.
I was just trying to lighten up a little.
Frisky, you want to get me a beer?
Sure. You want that in a glass?
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, Omaha and Marcella always get it in a glass. I just thought maybe you wanted it in a glass.
Have I ever asked for a glass before? Is that some kind of crack?
There's always a first time.
You saw that son of a bitch.
Whoa.
What you doing, boy?
I ain't sure.
Looks like you fixing to go somewhere.
Might be.
You stop it, Mansell. And you leave him alone, Mr. Moselle. He ain't hurting you.
You know, you've been mighty quiet about all this, boy. Usually you love putting your 2 cents worth in.
Didn't seem like my 2 cents was needed, Mr. Moselle.
But you gotta have some kind of feelings about it.
You remember about 10 years ago, right before I went in the Army, my wife, Sarah, was real sick. She had that fever that been going around. I'm scared I might lose her at one point.
Yeah, I told you to take as much time as you needed.
Told me don't be worrying about no paycheck. I surely appreciate that.
Well, that's what friends do for each other.
Yeah. You know, but the third day, she's sick. And Miss Gertrude showed up at the door, had a valise in her hand. Said she's gonna stay and help take care of the baby. Said she'd be there as long as we need it. I told her, I said, that Miss Gertrude, you can't be doing that now. What people's gonna think? White lady staying at a colored family's house. You know what she told me? She said, now, U.S., that's what friends do one another. I think B-Flat was right. Oh, he's different. So am I. But you ain't got no problem because you knew it. Ain't no way we could hid it.
The Bible says.
Mr. Moselle, I promise you, I done read the Bible cover to cover more than once. And it don't say nothing nowhere about sweet little old ladies, what happens to be men's.
Sure, the Bible does say.
The Bible says a lot of things, but it's one thing it says that never changes through the whole book. Now, you know what Jesus said. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Mr. Massey, who picked you and Raymond up off the side of the road in South Carolina when everybody just passed you by?
Well, Miss Gertrude.
But, Did she even ask Raymond how you got there?
Raymond said Nazis.
Now, Miss Gertrude ain't asked you nothing about no Nazis. Or about getting beat up by some hoodlums you promised money for getting told. She stopped. She cleaned you up and brought you home. You ever even give her gas money? Now, that sounds awful lot like a Samaritan that Jesus talked about to them Pharisees. It sounds an awful lot like a neighbor.
The Bible says it's an abomination. Sodom and Gomorrah.
Mr. Moselle, you gonna be a Pharisee? Or you gonna love your neighbor?
What, you uppity... That's enough! You uppity nigger!
Now, I love you like a brother, but right now we don't need no hero. We all just need to remember what it means to treat each other like a neighbor. I'm gonna go on back over to our house and finish getting ready for the gathering. Because that's what friends do for one another.
Oh, be flat. How many times? You don't have to know. Come on. Come on.
Mr. Frisky said y'all want to send Miss Gertrude home. I'll come tell you where it is.
No, be flat. You don't have to.
Oh, yes, he does. Tell us where she's from.
Miss Jimmy Jam, Miss Gertrude's from right here at 2nd Samuel. She lived right over yonder on Railroad Street.
Good God. See, I told y'all he doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, yes, I know what's going on. Y'all want to send Miss Gertrude home. Well, this is her home.
No, honey, that's not what we're talking about. We want to know what town she came from.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need to send her to no place. She's from here in 2nd Samuel.
We want to know what town she was born in, so we can send her back to her people.
Don't matter where she's born. It's where in hell you live that counts. We were her people.
But, well, maybe her family.
She ain't got no family but us. She said she didn't like her hometown. It must have been way up north, because she always said how cold it was. That's something she always said. I come from a cold, horrible place where nobody's friendly and nobody spoke to you. She said it wasn't nothing like here in 2nd Samuel. Everybody knows each other and everybody helps each other. She said 2nd Samuel was like a great big family. Everybody always being together and sometimes happy and sometimes fussing, but always caring. She said it's easier to hide in a big city, but sometimes you get tired of hiding and just want to say hello to somebody, anybody. I never did understand what she's talking about, but she said I should be proud to live in a place like 2nd Samuel, because she sure was. What was the name of the place that she's from? think it was
No. I said no. We don't really need to know.
Are you sure?
We're sure.
You don't care anymore?
We know all we really need to know about Miss Gertrude.
That's right. The important things. The important things.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the baby brood now.
Bye, B-Flat.
Ladies. Just to make sure, you ain't gonna let that shut up on the phone while it go past, are you?
Oh, hell no.
Oh, Marcella.
It's a mess.
Let's go fix your hair.
B flat. B flat. Hey, what was the name? I know. If you listen real quiet, you can hear the light change
I was
colors.
looking at those.
B flat. What?
Gertrude said, look at him if you're scared. Helps. Is there something you need, Miss Jimmy?
Oh. Never mind. I'll see you at the cemetery.
See you at the cemetery.
B flat. Come on now. Hey. Come on. B flat. Come on now. B flat. B flat. B flat. I don't feel like chasing you around tonight now.
I don't really hate you.
I know you don't.
Just hurt my feelings when you didn't tell them nothing. They saying all this stuff.
I knows.
How come you didn't?
Sometimes I feel more comfortable not commenting on the ways of white, especially when he's getting all worked up.
Sometimes you do.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm afraid. Sometimes I'm not. And then Frisky, my friend, looks out for me. And if I push people too far, there won't be nothing you can do about it.
Because you're colored?
Because I'm different.
B flat, sometimes the world don't always seem fair, but it's all we got to work with. When life dumps manure on you, plant tomatoes. They make me laugh. And she hugged me, and I told her I was scared, and she said I wouldn't always be. What do you do when you get scared, you miss?
I wait till it gets real quiet. I sit out on the porch, listen to the crickets.
Miss Gertrude says she likes to go to the window and look up at the stars. Said I always made her feel better. maybe promised him real little, she said.
Yeah, Miss Gertrude was wise, very wise.
Yeah, she was. That's what I do when I get scared now. When I do, I can still hear and remember when it's dark enough to see the stars.
Mary Sue, Mary Sue! Sarah, I've been looking for you now for hours. Where you been?
Mrs. Gertrude, you gotta come, you got it. They's burning a cross.
Oh, my God. Mary Sue, I need you. Mary Sue, I need you. No, Mary Sue, wait. I need you to run as fast as you can to the Emporium. You run now. You tell Mrs. Omaha to call Mr. Frisky. He got to come to Mrs. Gertrude's right now. Now, you tell Mrs. Omaha that Frisky got to bring my matic hammer out of the shed. Okay, my matic hammer, you hear me? Say it back to me.
I hear Frisky gotta bring your matic hammer.
Now, run, girl. Run. Oh, these white people. I'm gonna die tonight. These white people gonna kill me to death.
I love Miss Gertrude, and 2 Samuel was her home, and there ain't no need to set her up like that. Oh, yes. Uh-oh. You ain't, I got you back here. All right, hey. Hey, give me that damn thing.
Oh my, bless your heart.
Mr. Hoover, I know damn well what time it is, thank you very much. It's time for you to launch an investigation into all those damn cross burnings in the southern states. Oh, really? Well, let me remind you of something somebody said once. If we wish to inspire the peoples of the world whose freedom is in jeopardy, if we wish to restore hope to those who have already lost their civil liberties, if we wish to fulfill the promise that is ours, we must correct the remaining imperfections in our practice of democracy. We know the way, we need only the will. Do you know who said that, Mr. Hoover? No, it wasn't Winston Churchill. You're damn right I did. Alonzo, you are going to Georgia.
Who, me?
What the hell, Mansell?
What the hell?
You roasting marshmallows?
It was a good fire.
Oh, you gonna know a good fire when you burning hell.
I already know about hell. Been living with you for 20 years.
See that hand? It's gonna sting a little, all right? Oxford, just between you and me. After all these years, were you mad at Gertrude for not telling you? Or were you mad at Gertrude for telling you no?
Oh, shit, Doc.
I'm glad you ain't dead.
I'm more than a little satisfied by that myself.
Miss Sarah, I'm gonna take Mary Sue home now. We got a funeral in a couple days, and there's a lot of cleaning up to do.
That'll be fine, B-flat. Thank you.
I heard what you told Doc, but she still misses Gertrude.
Yep, reckon that's right. She's still Miss Gertrude.
Lord, that child got more sense than the rest of us put together.
Which one you talking?
Which one do you think? That white girl, she's still the demon child, even if she show a little heart, finally. Oh, Lord, B flat. B flat. I told you about that singing. No. We don't want to hear that. It's too early. B flat, go home.
And tried, we're oft made to wonder why it should be thus all the day long, while there are others living about us, never molested, though in the wrong.
Luke 10:27-29. And he answered, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself." And he said to him, "You have answered correctly. Do this, and you will live." But he, desiring to justify himself, said to Jesus, "And who is my neighbor?"
Farther along, we'll know all about it. Farther along, we'll understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by.
Dear Mr. President Harry S. Truman, the whole town's at the cemetery this afternoon. After being so upset, they finally realized what I've been saying the whole time. She's still Miss Gertrude. Lots of folks was ashamed the way they was acting like Lord for running out on Miss Gertrude.
Pops, I can't be going up in there. She helped me in the outhouse. You know.
Let me ask you something. You broke your hip. Anyone else show up to help you wipe your butt? I didn't show up to help you wipe your butt.
No, sir.
Son, I am the wonderful counselor of the church, and I have made every mistake you can think of, and probably a couple you can't think of. Our job is to tell the story of Jesus and let the Lord worry about judgment. Now you take your white butt up them steps and pay your respects to your neighbor. She is still Miss Gertrude.
Yes, sir.
Miss Jim DeAnne. She fought the biggest bunch of flowers you ever seen. Well, it's not roses, though. She said Miss Gertrude didn't like roses. I don't know where she got that idea from. Miss Gertrude raised prize winning roses right here on the front yard. And lots of other folks, they's proud of the way we's acting now. Old Doc says...
Just shows that we're not some dumb little hick town.
Mason Dean, he just keeps rubbing his face saying...
She kissed me on my cheek. You think something's wrong with me.
Denzel Dean, shut the
I
hell
know
up.
something's wrong with you.
And Frisky Miss Omaha, they said...
2 Samuel has met perversity and...
2 Samuel met a neighbor.
Yes, we did, and learned to love her back.
If Mr. Moselle says...
Horseman there. Oxford.
But... And you know how he is.
Give me that note, man. Oh, I know there's a midnight rainbow always near, but it seems so far. Oh, I know the sun is always shining. You just roll the clouds away, and there you are. Beyond my tears, there's a midnight rainbow. All my fears, oh, they've washed away. I can feel it in my heart. My troubles are behind me. I think I just might make it through another
I smell cotton.
Hey, can you help me? I'm looking for Bernard Flat.
I'm be flat.
I have a delivery from the President of the United States.
That's from Mr. Harry.
Let me tell you, when the President says make sure these get there, hell, I had to drive all night.
Gertrude was your Samuel? Samuel that died in World War I? It wasn't about no dress. It was about how she decided to treat people.
Horseman there.
Bernard, from President Truman and Miss Bess. They send their deepest condolences.
Thanks, sir. Yeah. President Truman.
Those roses?
Yes, them.
Marcella?
Well, it's almost time to go to Miss Gertrude's for the gathering. Oh, there's gonna be lots of good food and cakes and nice tea, and Judith will probably sing a few more songs and how pretty her voice is, and then we'll just talk. That's the best part. And are the Baptists gonna pay their lots since the Methodists did? And we'll talk about who's gonna run against old Harry Truman in the next election. And
B-Flat, you got somebody out here I need to be known about?
I was just playing.
Come on, B-Flat.
And now we're gonna talk about Miss Gertrude and how much we miss her. 'Cause that's the way we do things here at 2 Samuel.
And winds have shifted. Looks like I made it to higher ground. Oh,